How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrew Goldman. On my channel, I make recipes, review other YouTubers' recipes, but most importantly, I want to show you how you can achieve your fitness goals while maintaining your already busy lifestyle. Now, I just got back from a 7-day all-inclusive trip to Mexico where I was drinking and eating a lot and definitely not really staying on track for my fitness goals. I put on a few pounds. So I wanted to make this video to show you guys what you should do once you get back from vacation to get back on track, and also some ways that you can do damage control while you're away so that instead of putting on like 5 pounds or 4 pounds, maybe you only put on like 1 or 2 pounds. But first, I want to just show you guys a couple of cool clips from my trip. Use the time codes below and feel free to jump ahead if you'd like. First video I'm putting up was actually like the first day of the trip, and I didn't really diet for this trip, so I was like very pleasantly surprised on like my physique when I got down there, because I actually wasn't really dieting before the trip. And now the second video I'm going to show you was like a few days later. I was like, all right, well, like the physique kind of went from being impressive in my opinion, that I was very happy, to, I think I did put on a couple pounds. And now with that being said, my first overall tip is going to be to figure out how much weight you gain. So, of course you weighed yourself probably before you went. You knew what you were weighing in at. I'm assuming if you're into fitness, you watch the channel, you knew how much you were weighing. When you get back, weigh yourself for a few days and figure out how much weight you gain. That's my first tip. With knowing how much weight you gained, then you could kind of plan accordingly to what you want to do when you get back. Now, if you gain no weight, because actually you are moving around more than you think on vacation, there's a lot of walking going on, maybe you didn't eat as much as you thought, then you really don't have to do anything. But if you did end up gaining weight, here's some of the tips that I think you should use. My trip was 6 days, so what I'm gonna do is to balance out those 6 days, I'm gonna go pretty strict for 12 days. So what that means for me is about a 500 calorie deficit and pumping up the cardio. So probably doing cardio within those 12 days like 6 to 8 times. So we're basically gonna call it a mini cut. So since it was a 6-day trip, my tip is gonna be double that amount of time to be quote unquote good, because then it averages out to a period of time that no real damage was done. Of course you could get technical and figure out, here's how much weight I gained and here's how long it's going to take to cut it off, but my advice is just to give yourself more time than you think. Don't try to freaking lose every pound that you gained in 2 days. You don't want to crash diet and starve yourself. It's not sustainable. So pick a small to medium caloric deficit, pump in the cardio hard, and then get back on track. Then from there, go back to main gaining. Just, stick at your maintenance calories, keep hitting the weights hard, get the cardio in for your cardiovascular health, and just keep getting the gains and keep going harder than last time. So that's my advice for what to do when you get back. So let me get into my tips for how to do damage control while you're on vacation. Tip 1 is, if there's a buffet, 1 plate per meal. Now that doesn't mean that you can just put as much as you want on the plate. Maybe you do that, but 1 plate per meal, guys, is the golden rule. You don't want to be getting, hey, I want some eggs and bacon this round for breakfast. Then the next round you want a croissant, and then you want some more dessert after. 1 plate per meal is tip number 1 for damage control. Now, tip number 2, you're gonna think I'm kidding, but I highly suggest, instead of drinking like 1 drink per hour for literally from like 9 a.m. to like 1 a.m. if you're gonna be drinking all day, which is 16 drinks, try to just pound drinks in a shorter period of time and then just chill instead of drinking drinks every hour. Because when you drink really slow, you're going to be able to drink like 20 drinks in a day. You're going to be drinking from literally 9 a.m. till 1 a.m. and you're going to be drinking like 1 to 2 drinks an hour. And it's basically gonna add up the calories so quick. Instead of that, just pound like 3 or 4 beers in like the first hour and a half. Get a buzz and then just chill out. Enjoy the sun. Go in the pool. Just enjoy your buzz. Instead of, drinking all these sugary drinks that, barely give you a buzz, have a ton of sugar. So drink something strong, drink it kind of back to back, and then cruise instead of trying to drink 20 drinks a day. Now, tip number 3 is to make small sacrifices when you feel like it. So if you wake up one day and you're feeling great, go for a walk, go to the gym. Just don't force it. Try not to force it. Be more intuitive. It's hard to be that type B personality when you're usually type A, but just try it. I'm telling you, if you're at your meal and you're always used to finishing your plate because you're a bodybuilder, you need your gains. But if you're not that hungry, skip a couple bites. It's not going to kill you to skip a couple bites here and there. It's not. And especially if you're like, if it's easy, you're not that hungry, just make a few small sacrifices here and there. I think it will add up. Tip number 4 is don't be that guy. Don't be the guy waking up at 4 a.m. every single day to go train because he can't freaking miss a beat. Instead, go do some push-ups in your room. Go take a walk. You don't need to be working out every day on vacation for 6 days. It's not going to kill you. If it's a 3-week trip, maybe that's different, but if it's a 1-week trip, don't be that guy. Don't be the guy that only drinks vodka seltzers. He won't eat anything that's unclean, and your goal is to stay on perfect track on vacation. I think the body needs a break. The mind needs a break. Come back and crush your goals once you get back, instead of being a psycho who says, I need to make 0 slide backwards. It's okay, guys, if you lose 1 week of progress. Try to have balance. Like, you should be able to enjoy your vacation and then come back and, give back. You took that vacation. Now give back. Eat a little lighter. Get your cardio in. No one's telling you to be a psycho. Do not go into a 1,000-calorie deficit a day and run 10 miles a day. Go on that mini cut, guys, and get back on track. You're refreshed now from vacation. Now kill it. Don't feel guilty. All right. Now, thank you so much for watching this video. So I really appreciate if you guys watch this. If there's anything you want to see, comment down below. If you like this style of just like me talking, comment down below. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you next time.